I forgot you guys are doing something.
I'll start this. What do I do after the 20 minutes?
Just come and get me. I'll be standing here doing sound, and then I'll just like...
Yeah, I started already.
Thank you. It looks like the sound's moving. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds in perfect range.
Yeah. 30 seconds.
已经开始了，真的是正式的。
Hi everybody. Thank you so much for coming out. Look, I see some drama workshop graduates, and thank you everybody for coming. So this is drama workshop, and I really truly feel like to teach theater and drama, we just need an audience. It's not that I'm a bad audience member, it's just different. You all know it when you actually have your parents in the audience or your friends in the audience. I feel like that's when the body goes into its great fight or flight mode, and we have to figure out how to stay in it and tell the story even though our heart might be racing and all that. So this is really helpful. So thank you so much for coming out, helping these students have a real live experience of live theater. And because we have our spring play up there, we kind of do these in the round, which really creates another fun way of, theater. Figuring out how to stage it, the actor-audience relationship is much closer. And so this is just great for everybody. Let's see, over March break and this last year, we took a lot of college tours with my daughter Lila, and I'm sure many of you have been on college tours. So when I saw this play, it seemed very appropriate. If you haven't been on a college tour, you will be going on one soon, I'm sure. And so we just got to kick out this show. Because it's all about going to college or trying to get into college and dealing with visiting colleges and all of that. So I think my actors are ready. And before we start, I just want to give a big thank you. There are students on this campus who give up their lunch and give up time just to help out. And I just want to give a big thank you to Zara over on the microphone board. So thank you, Zara. While we're applauding, a big thank you to Mr. Ruggiero up on the light board up there. While we're applauding, Alex Wong over on the camera. And while we're applauding, let's just give a big welcome to our actors, and I hope you enjoy the show. So,
my dad thought it would be good for me to see a few colleges. Are you going on a tour?
Yeah, my mom too. Although, I feel like I already know where I want to go.
Yeah, I do too, but my dad's really pushing me for New State College. I think he wants me to be close to home.
Well, at least we're in the same group.
New State College, the home of academic adequacy. Founded in 2024, huh?
Wow, that's new.
Aren't you a big flight out? Oh, Elaine. Didn't realize you were taking a tour of New State College.
Of course we are, Bernard. Why wouldn't we? All of it I plans to see a lots of college.
I do? You said I only had to go on 3.
Lots of college. Top college, the best college.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I thought after all the suspension last year, she might not be thinking about college.
Yes, well, Olive made a full choice when she decided to quickly the dream to wait at the Basel Court as part of Frederick.
That wasn't a prank. That was a protest against global warming.
At any rate, she's really come around since then, and now is taking 6 AP classes and volunteering for Habitat for Humanity, which is really good for the college application. College will look at curriculum
heaps, Elaine.
Yes, well, I guess I was just confused. Does Calvin do any extracurriculars? The only time I saw him doing something outside school was on the unfortunate TikTok, where he got kicked by goat.
Hey, that wasn't my fault. I was on a field trip learning about organic farming, and I didn't know the goat was going to kick me or that it would go viral.
Shh, Calvin, let Daddy speak for the both of us. You've already brought us so much shame.
And anyway, it's good. We're in the same school. Oliver and I believe that seeing a wide variety of options will help her to pick the school that is right for her.
Well, so does Calvin. That's why we're on this tour. He insisted we see at least 4 of his favorite schools.
4? What? When? I thought this was the only one we were going on.
4? I'm sure that's a lot for Kevin. But Olive is very creative and ambitious, and if we see at least 10.
What's 10 since when?
Well, good for you, because I lied earlier. We're going to 12 different schools.
We're turning 50.
We'll see 15 by lunch in that glorious heartbeat. I should have never dated you in college.
You don't find out that otherwise perfectly directly, and you have aged terribly.
Come on, Calvin. We've got 40 colleges.
Olive, this way. The next one study.
Welcome to Wilton, the most academically rigorous Ivy League school on the East Coast.
Ooh, this sounds promising.
I thought Yale was the most academically rigorous Ivy League school.
Nope. Yale's average GPA is a 4.1, while ours is a 4.0, so we're better. You must be here for the tour?
Yes, I'm Olive Bostitch.
Ooh, Bostitch. Sounds very old and rich. Are you? Don't say. The richest ones never do. I'll just assume you are and give you the platinum tour, reserved for the Kennedys, the Rockefellers, and all the other rich people coasting off their great-grandfather's achievements, many of which would be pretty problematic by today's standards, but it's best not to think about that. Just like the founding of Welton University, the oldest Ivy League school in the country.
I thought Harvard was the oldest.
Nope, we are, by 6 months.
Sorry, I didn't mean any disrespect.
It's fine, just don't do it again. Our memories here are as long as our school's history, and we do hold grudges. Now, if you look here right, you'll see squash courts A and B.
Oh, cool. I don't really play squash, but
Squash courts C through Z are on the other side of campus.
that is a lot of squash.
It's compulsory. As a freshman, you're required to play squash, read your squash courses, and join a secret society.
Wow, that's strange. What society are you in?
I can't tell you that. It's a secret. Welton has the most secretive societies of all the Ivy Leagues. Some people graduate without even knowing they're in one.
I read an article about UPenn having a lot of secret societies.
UPenn is barely an Ivy League, and their societies are hardly secret. Quill and Dagger, the Oracle, Bones and Bricks. If they're so secret, then how do I know about them?
Olive, please stop obstinately yelling and listen to the tour.
Now, if you turn to your right, you'll see our brand new arts complex, the Rooney Coach Vanderbilt School for Performing Arts and Money. Wow, this is really exciting. Yep, there's a plaque out here bearing the names of our several benefactors. In fact, it's mostly made out of plaque now, but that's what happens when you have so many generous benefactors, as we do here at Wilton.
Oh, I see. I thought that was just a design choice. Yeah, that is a lot of names.
Yep, all the Mumsies and Daddies wanted their babies to have the most state-of-the-art arts complex. So they opened their deep wallets, and here we are. Wilton has the biggest endowment of any of the Ivy Leagues.
Oh, I thought...
Don't even say Princeton. Ours is way bigger than Princeton. Stop trying to compare us to other Ivies. We're the best. Mumsy and Daddy told me so.
Anyway, how's the cafeteria?
We don't do cafeterias here at Wilton. We're above such standard ways of eating. There are many Michelin-starred restaurants around campus at which to dine should you feel peckish. And Chef Dan Barber just opened a restaurant on the north side of the quad last spring. And if you feel like slumming it, there's a Morimoto sushi bar right across from us on campus.
Morimoto, isn't that the guy from Iron Chef?
I wouldn't know. We here at Wilton don't lower ourselves to watch TV, whether it be cable or network or Netflix. The only TV we watch is elite subscriber programming. like Apple Plus Wealth.
Apple plus wealth?
It's like Apple Plus, but good.
I have to say, I'm a little turned off by your superior attitude, but the school's campus is very impressive. How hard is it to get into Wilton? What kind of GPA did you say most students have?
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. You can always join the career team. No. As long as you support tuition, then you'll be fine.
How much is tuition?
$83,000 a semester. Plus other living expenses, like first edition books, purebred chinchillas for sacrificing. Don't you know you can't join a secret society without killing a cute animal?
Well, we can't really afford that, so
Wilton is the most expensive Ivy League school.
I thought that was Columbia.
It's not Columbia. It's us. You know what? Stop comparing us to other Ivies. We're the best. You know what? Tour's over. None of you are ever getting in here because you're not rich or special enough. That's what Mumsy will tell me anyway. Mumsy, it's Bradley. Tell Richardson I need a massage now. This awful girl keeps telling me how we're not the best and it's making my neck hurt.
This is Portsmouth, a general area that also acts as a space for political protest, kombucha brewing, environmental protest, jump circles, and non-toxic sports, like frisbee and soft frisbee.
What is soft frisbee?
It's a style of frisbee for those who find regular frisbee too triggering.
Well, that is nonsense. Well, it is. How is frisbee triggering? It's a plastic disc.
Not at this school. All of frisbees are made with recycled, grass, and cruelty-free organic horsehair. It brushes like a frisbee, but it does smell terrible.
Horsehair frisbee, cheese and crow.
Dad, can you stop? Just let me ask the questions from now on.
Fine, if that's what you want, ask away.
Please, non-aggressive, non-GMO questions are always the most comparable to ranking in college.
Oh, great. So I have a 3.7 GPA and my SATs are 1300. Although I hope to take them again. What's the average GPA here at this school? And do you look at extracurriculars?
That is such a great question. And thank you for speaking your truth here today. The student body of Worcester Franklin College of Feelings and Self-Worth always encourages you to live your truth every day.
Oh, great. Didn't even realize I was doing that.
How could you? You're not even a freshman. I didn't live my truth in the junior year when I switched majors from non-denominational history of women's literature to the prison of the Middle Gates, to a double major in gender studies and environmental history through theater and visual arts. And my second major, communications.
Communications? Really?
My parents wanted me to have a backup, and I respect their truth. But Calvin, to answer your question, we here at Worcester Franklin College do not believe in grades.
You don't. I'm sorry. What?
We don't believe in grades. Grades are a social construct of an outdated, patriarchal society that are keeping students from exploring the full spectrum of their capabilities. We believe that in order to fully grow as a fully actualized human being, we cannot be burdened by the harsh expectations of grades.
Well, that is nonsense. I'm not going to pay thousands of dollars a year so my son can hit 10 blankets and sing about flowers.
Well, our botanical garden studies were our most competitive majors. To get in requires years of practice, and
Doesn't matter because he's not going here if you don't do grades.
Why? Why are grades so important?
Because they are. In college, I went to my grades, as in my high school. And thanks to my undiagnosed dyslexia, my poor grades are not a reflection of my intelligence and capabilities. And they made me feel really bad about myself. And I spent years in therapy trying to overcome my insecurities and realized that I was in fact a very smart and capable person after spending my 20s in the past fun.
Dad, do you even have a point? Because it seems like you're actually agreeing with Laura.
The point is, I had experience when I was younger, and I want my son to have the exact same experience. And that's what parenting is, making your children a carbon copy of you at all costs. So we're leaving. Everything about this place makes me feel uncomfortable, because it's different, and different makes me feel old.
wait, nature, and feelings.
This is not a mascot, this is a circle. Mascots are warriors or animals or whatever gritty is, not shapes. Come on, Kat, we're leaving.
Dad, I'm sorry you had to see that representation of ignorance and toxic masculinity. Feel free to find a safe space of your choosing and journal how this story has affected your feelings and self-worth. Namaste.
I'm here for the campus tour. Wow, okay, hi.
That was a little aggressive.
Sorry, I'm just coming from a pep rally. My name's Kat Roman, and I'm a sophomore here at BSU. BSU! BSU!
We love you.
Wow, that's a long school spirit.
Oh yeah, we got the spirit. It doesn't hurt that the BSU Dump Trucks are in the finals for the 4th year in a row. Go Trucks!
Wow, that's impressive. Is that for football?
Oh yeah, football, baseball, tetherball, you name it, we're in the finals. Go Trucks!
Damn, this is like a big sports school.
Yeah, we're a big party school, a big class skipping school, and a big Greek life school.
Oh, like fraternities and sororities?
Oh yeah, 95% of our student body is either a frat or a sorority, and the other 5% are in both.
Why do you keep saying go truck? You say that in every sentence.
I'm not really sure I do, but if I do, it's because I want the trucks to go. Sorry, I just love the trucks. I love them more than my family or my boyfriend. I don't know, I just love trucks.
It certainly seems like it.
Yeah, when I'm not partying, coasting in my classes, or playing hilarious pranks with my brothers, I'm cheering on the trucks. T to the R to the UCKS, trucks, 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 we're the best!
Well, I guess it's good to have school spirit.
Oh yeah, we got the spirit. I moved out of my dorm into a tent so I could always be cheering on the trucks.
You live in a tent? That seems uncomfortable.
What more does a guy need than a tent, a cooler, and a giant foam finger to always be cheering on his trucks? Go trucks!
I don't know, like a laptop, a desk to work at?
And here is the Truck Stadium, the greatest sports stadium of all of history, according to many, many Reddit threads.
Okay, do you think we could see like a classroom now or a cafeterias? Maybe the dorms?
Oh, sure. But first, let's take a wrap around the stadium so you can get a full scale of His Majesty.
Look, this is really impressive and all, but if I'm being honest, I don't really
Go Trucks!
like football.
Go Trucks!
Is there anything else the school offers? Again, we would love to see an actual classroom.
Oh, sure. BSU offers an array of diverse interests here. If you look over here, you'll see the swimming pools, the baseball diamond, the tennis courts, which are also the tetherball courts and the squash courts. The gymnastics facility, the hockey rink, go Trucks, the basketball courts.
But besides sports, could you show us something that is not sports related? Anything at all?
I could show you the English department, but no, that's on the basketball courts. Or the science center for sports med. I don't know, sports really permeate everything we do here at BSU.
Right.
But I think there was this one guy who went here who didn't really like sports. His name was Ralph. Yeah, Ralph.
Okay, what did Ralph do here?
He transferred. Yeah, no one really liked Ralph, and he didn't really go truck like at all.
So you basically bullied the one kid who didn't like sports out of the school.
Listen, I don't want you to take this the wrong way or be offended, but I think you should leave, immediately.
You really want us to go?
Yeah, you're kind of just not go trucking at all, and you're giving off real Ralph vibes right now. So can you just go? Just go and not trucks. Go.
Why are you yelling at us?
Because you're just not trucking debate here. You understand? Yeah, they get it. Go Trust!
Well. Look who decided to squeeze in an extra tour at the only college doing tours on Tuesday morning, the Springfield Film Academy.
It's not what we are doing. All I'm seriously considering school. But no, I'm not. She's recently become somewhat of a cinephile. I think it was me. What was the last movie from LA?
Cars going fast.
Yes, cars going fast. The all-along opposite passion for study field.
Well, unlike all of them, Calvin's not merely a fan of the cinema. He's a budding tour. Isn't that right, Calvin?
What's in a tour?
He's going to become a master of camera movement and editing.
Because I mean boomerang or duck jumping in the pool? Is that what you're talking about?
There's a lot of influence from festivals.
From my boomerang?
But
What are you talking about?
But we don't know what's created yet. The point is, the Springfield Film Academy is a real contender for Calvin. This tour counts. In the past 5 days, we've seen 7 schools. So you should just give up and admit that I'm better than you. That you should have never broken up.
What? You broke up with me.
Right this way. The tour is beginning. And this is my sophomore thesis project.
That's right. I'm making a film out of our report. Now, I know all you filmmakers are wondering, what can I really learn from film school?
I get it. I used to think the same thing. When I get here, I couldn't tell the difference between early Carozza and early middle Carozza. I used to get French New Wave confused with avant-garde. I knew nothing, but don't worry, you're in the right place. Whether you want to be a DP, a first AD, a grief, or best boy, we got you covered. Yes? Questions? What kind of job are you looking at after going to film school?
Great question. After 4 years and 250,000, you'll be able to hand people coffee on sets and carry electrical wires to hook up lights. Hopefully, above minimum wage. If you read this 2 years for no money, now, who wants to see a light movie?
What's that, Sean?
Alternative wealth investment streams, as well as a dramatic belief that the free market cures all and humans are nothing more than consumers. So, any questions before we get started on the tour?
Hey Trey, I'm doing a credit swap with Alpha House to boost our portfolio in the Nikkei index. You want in? Everyone's such a short to pay out crazy dividends.
Oh yeah, I'll sell my shares in Comstock and take a double blind on Apple. Put me down for 20. On your left is our school's cafeteria, which is stocked with all the energy drinks you'll ever need. We got Monster, we got Red Bull, we got Heart Taser, we got Bad Energy, we got Cinco Cinco.
I'm sorry, is there food in this cafeteria?
No way, sir. Chewing slows you down. And we have the Bloomberg Goldman Sachs.
You don't have to say the whole name, and we get it.
Great, like your attitude. Talk is cheap, but money is money. That's why everyone just calls the school business.
Look, I'm looking for well-rounded liberal arts education. Do you have an arts program, and how's your English department?
Art? English? What are you, nuts? This is biz. Art school well, if you're not making money, you should be dead.
That's just cool.
This is literally on the school's crest in Latin. Signum quistis morti estis. We care biz, do not encourage, nor do we believe in any classes that aren't in pursuit of making a buttload of cash. That includes art, science, English, medicine, and the born prince of math.
Hey Trey, Blue just had an IPO and the leverage bids are at an all-time high. You want me to get you in?
Oh, for sure. I'm doing more blood studies so I can invest in more indexes. I will not take another haircut on another IPO.
Sweet, you're the man, Trey.
On your left is our statue collection of our founders. This one here is our founder, JP. This one is our first founder, JP Piermont Morgan Stearns III. He made over $10 million in his lifetime, a real self-made man.
I'm sorry, did you say your entire endowment is invested in the stock market? Aren't you worried about market volatility?
Again, no. We hear biz, no. Honestly, we don't. It's a great question, sir. That's why
sorry, but the school seems a little singular focused. Don't you mean there's a value in getting a well-rounded education?
No, sir. We here at Biz, invested our entire endowment in the stock market because of how much it provides. Every professor, every teacher reiterates that 2 hours on an hourly basis. Up, 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 always. Take a look on your left. You'll see Gordon Baker School of Ethics. That's where you'll take classes on insider trading, market volatility, and investing in projects. Hey, Celia, what's the good work?
I'm confused. Today the market did not go up. Did you hear about the downturn?
No, what happened?
Well, the bull market turned into a dog market, which turned into a horse market, and then turned into a crazy dead cat market. Which means the market kind of flatlined. Bonds and similar accounts are FDIC insured, but everything else is pretty much worthless now.
Wow, really? But my entire portfolio is entirely invested in high-risk high-yield stocks.
I know, so is everyone's. And since the school endowments was heavily invested and the market always going up, this school now ceased to exist.
Oh, really? But that's not what our professors taught us at all. What are you going to do?
Raid the cafeteria for monster drinks, then go home, I guess. My parents are rich and powerful. I'm pretty sure I'll keep telling them.
Oh yeah, mine are too. Maybe we'll see you in a yacht or something.
For sure.
Well, that concludes our tour. I'm going to go show my papers so the SEC can't find it. Feel free to steal the computer monitor on your way out. I'm pretty sure looting has already taken place. See you, not next year, because this school no longer exists.
Mom, literally all my friends are at the jump pad right now. Please let me go.
Not until you take the online tour from University of Tempe.
But I'm not even gonna go.
Olive, I don't want to hear it. It takes a few minutes, and this way we can keep adding to our costs for tally, even when we cannot make sure it's an actual campus.
Mom, what tally? This is all just because you're locked in some weird psychological battle with Calvin Vinny's dad.
Just do it, Olive. I will be downstairs waiting to hear how it goes and tax Mr. Vinny to socket.
Okay. www.universityoftempe.edu.
Hello, and welcome to the University of Tempe, a completely online university.
Wow, completely online?
You can enroll, take classes, and pay lots of tuition right from the comfort of your home. You can be eating Cheetos in your bathrobe. You can be eating Cheetos in your underwear. The point is, you're probably eating Cheetos.
Cheetos do actually sound pretty good.
Which is why the Cheeto is U of T's official mascot. Go fighting Cheetos! Be here at the University of Tempe to remind students that college doesn't have to be about wearing clothes or looking people in the eye. It can be about screens and comfort. Now, on with the tour. Let's show you what the University of Tempe has to offer.
25 reasons the University of Tempe is better than a puppy.
That seems like a weird claim. Click here to supersize your degree. Why would that matter?
Click here for our course offerings.
Okay, that actually interests me. Course offerings.
Update flash drive to continue.
Jeez, I thought it was updated.
Updated.
Okay, this is really starting to stress me out. Like when I spend all night scrolling through Netflix movies and can never pick one, or when I look at Instagram and see pictures of all my friends hanging out in the dirt pit without me. You know, maybe I don't want a completely online college experience.
That's okay. You can update your flash drive by clicking here. And by clicking here, you also can pay $20,000 and enroll in our online university. And by clicking here, you also agree to never sue us if you never end up using your meaningless degree and end up in debt.
You know what? This all just sounds really predatory and mean.
To be fair, an online university is a great idea. But unfortunately, the University of Tempe is one of the online schools that exploits their students for maximum profit.
What are ways to make more profit than community college?
Not now. Well, I think I've seen enough. This probably just isn't for me. Thanks anyway. But I am making some Cheetos now. me? Do you have a fashion design major here?
No, we here at SU believe that clothes are to be worn, washed, and occasionally burned for kindling.
The clothes please the eye, as we all know. Comfort and flush of any kind is a sin.
Oh, I guess I didn't know that.
And if you look to your left, you'll see a statue of Stanley Mason, our school founder, the head of the agriculture department, the religious studies schools, and the schools for historical studies.
Oh, I love history. I'm interested in minoring in European history.
Oh, good for you. Unfortunately, SU does not have the European history or major.
It's SU's philosophy that history really began in 1971 with the birth of our school founder, Stanley Mason. All the history anyone will need to know will be during the life of his time.
Well, born is an adequate term. As I'm sure you all know, Stanley Mason born here from Majestic Lake near the meadows of Blue Spring during lightning storm.
A lightning storm caused by an intergalactic war of aliens, and celestial beings which we call loopies.
The pulpit and the voice course covered extensively on your first day of SU Stanley history and music.
Right. And this concludes our report of SU. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I have a few.
As do I, quite a few.
Of course, we've all been permitted to speak on this tour and are happy to answer any and all inquiries.
So, Stanley Mason founded this college 10 years ago, and it's also his home, and it's also his church?
That's correct. Stanley is wise and thoughtful and very generous with his land and knowledge.
And she's a dean and a professor of Abbey department on campus.
Of course, who else but Stanley to teach us?
He sees us now. He sees us in our seat.
Okay. And the school's campus seems to be nothing more than 4 barns and a 2-bedroom house with no electricity, also including several statues of Stanley Mason. I counted 7.
Stanley feels that looking at this symmetrical image in the stone every day will strengthen his heart and stomach for the great work ahead.
And I was under the impression that SU stood for State University. Clearly it stands for Stanley University.
Of course, home of five Stanleys.
Sure. I don't mean to be the word, but are you sure this is a school, but not just a cult?
A cult? No.
Clearly no.
Just because I've cut off all ties with my family and friends.
And I stopped watching TV or going online or read anything not in the Stanley's library.
And stop wearing colors because they're a bit sad.
And just because we believe in a theology that no one else does, and just because our school isn't accredited, doesn't mean that we're a cult.
Okay, but I think it might though.
Stanley, we're non-believers. Stanley, they're questioning you. What did we do? Non-believers! We have non-believers in our midst. Quickly, cast the heathens in my sacred blooming that fully disappeared to the ether.
Olive, run! They're going to force us to walk on the floor, and all they've done is cabbage! Run!
Don't let them flee. Each is another soul we can save for the glory of Stanley, which also counts as 1 extra course credit. I'm also the bursar.
Ours too.
Well, we're back in line ahead of you, so we'll wait.
Nah, we didn't.
Stop it, both of you.
What does it even matter how many colleges we toured?
The whole point of touring a college is to help you decide where to go. And all we did was just drive all over the East Coast using gas money.
I want to go to NYU, and Cal already knows that he wants to go to Tulendai, so I'm taking a gap year.
Yeah, so all we did was just spending money for nothing.
Touring the worst possible examples of higher education.
I don't think that's fair. Some of them were really lovely.
Oh yeah? Like the one where they only gave classes in Pig Latin? Or the one that was entirely on a boat?
Well, just a minute. The two of you were in some kind of weird contest because you have some unresolved issues from when you went to college. And now you're taking it out on us.
What are you saying? This whole college tour is just some misguided attempt to mend my broken heart?
No, I was about to say that instead of living a fulfilling life of your own, you seem to be living vicariously through me. But wait, what? You have an heart from Mrs. Bostic?
And Olive, I was saying I've been compassionate because I've been carrying a secret torch with Mr. Beanie over these many years.
No one said that. What about
met, married, and ultimately divorced your mother, Calvin, I was engaged to Elaine here.
It's true. We are young and in love. Too young and too in love. Or so our parents thought.
My dad wanted me to go to law school, and Elaine's mom wanted her to study abroad, so.
So we followed our parents' advice and we broke up and got married father, which I obviously regret. Since it's clear, he cares more about his model train than he ever cared about me.
And Calvin, I married your mother, but you know, divorced, so that wasn't the best choice either.
Okay, thanks to your oversharing. I'm gonna need years of therapy to resolve this. But are you saying that this whole college tour was just because you have unresolved feelings for each other?
Which only happened because your parents forced you into bad decisions. And now you're doing the same thing to us.
No,
How
also
could you?
not. I think about it. I don't know, Dinar. Maybe we should actually listen to our children. Maybe they're right. Maybe this is all about our unresolved feeling for one another.
And our unresolved issues with our parents. Jeez and crow, how could I be so naive? Calvin, if you love Olive, don't ever let it go. Here's our $100 to take on the biggest mess of the day.
No, Dad! No! You're missing the point. Olive is only attracted to guys who do parkour. The two of you should just go on a date and go to your brother back to eat.
Yeah, as gross as it is to imagine you two dating, I guess it's better than going on another tour.
Well, what do you say? Want to try picking up where we left off?
I like that. I like that very much.
Do you mind I call my mom real quick? I know that I don't need her permission to go on a date with you. Even though I'm a grown adult, I still kind of need her approval.
Oh, great. I still need my parents' approval, too. Hopefully they'll let me stay up past curfew.
Oh man, our parents are so screwed up. We're not gonna end up like them, are we?
No way, we're breaking the chain. We're making our own decisions, like choosing to sleep in the store. Where are you going? Hi, I'm Alice, junior here at safety school. Funny story. Some people think we study safety at school, but that's not the case. We're just every student's safety school. As in their last resort. A safeguard in case they don't get in anywhere else, like me. I would never have come here if not the fact that I literally did not get in anywhere else. Are you guys here for the tour? No!
Nice job. Thank you. Thanks for coming, you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming to Vaney's. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Thank you.